Canada is about to hold its federal elections on Monday, and many people who work in study abroad services are hoping that the new government will bring better opportunities for the Indian students. Whether students are already studying in Canada or planning to move over there is a lot of interest in what will happen after the election. In the last 1 year, the number of Indian students going to Canada dropped sharply by over 40% between 2023 and 2024. And this is according to data from ICEF Monitor, a global education research group. Well, this fall happened because of several reasons. A real estate crisis making housing really expensive. Canada's tougher immigration rule and tension between India and Canada after diplomatic disputes. All of this made Indian students and their families worry if Canada was still a good place to study or not. However, experts believe that things could change really soon. In the United States, US President Donald Trump is back with stricter plans for international students. And now studying in the US have become really tough. This may push more Indians to choose Canada again as their top destination for studying. Let me tell you, according to Anuj Gupta, a senior official at AECC, a study abroad consultant, the 2025 election is a big opportunity for Canada to rethink its future and recognize how important international education, specifically Indian students, is to its growth. Talking about elections, then it is going to be really close fight between Mark Carney, the Liberal Party leader and current Prime Minister, and Pierre Poilievre, the Conservative Party leader. In the meantime, the Canadian Bureau for International Education has asked whoever wins the election to create a Pan-Canadian International Education Council, a special organization that would help strengthen and improve policies for international students across the whole country. Indian students usually prefer to study subjects like science, technology, engineering, and math. Agriculture and food sciences, healthcare, and transportation trades is also included in this in Canada. One of the biggest advantages for students in Canada is that many of these courses offer co-op or internship programs. Now, this means that students can get real work experience during their studies, which make it much easier to get a job over there after graduation. Even though the number of Indian students dropped in 2024, Canada's immigration system is improving. In just the first 3 months of 2025, Canada approved more than 30,000 permanent residency applications. Now, this shows that Canada still values skilled immigrants. And Indian students, after completing their studies, have really strong chances to settling over there permanently. Today, Canada remains one of the top 4 countries where Indian students prefer to study, along with the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia. But because of rising costs and immigration hurdles in the US, the UK, and even Australia, Canada's popularity could soon rise again. According to one of the consultants, Indian students have already seen worse period and now better times are coming. He mentioned that during Trump's first term, many Indians who were on H-1B visa in the US had moved to Canada for applying for a PR, and now the same is happening, with thousands of students choosing Canada over America. One big factor for students for picking Canada is the cost. A top US university today charges about $70,000 per year, and that too just for one course. If we compare it with Canada, then top Canadian universities charge about 60,000 Canadian dollars per year. Well, this big difference makes Canada a much more affordable choice for Indian middle-class families. So, in short, while recent years were really tough for Indian students in Canada, a change in the government could open new doors. While the US becoming tougher and more expensive, Canada approving more PR applications, and Indian students are now really hoping for a better future in Canada. This time, Canada must understand that Indian students are not just students. They are future innovators, business leaders, and healthcare workers. They are the ones who will help Canada grow stronger and more successful in the coming years.